the need to literally reimagine how we attract talent, retain talent, and build succession plans is key to the success of any organization, not just those that we represent at Armstrong Craven, but, pretty much all companies, to be fair. Which absolutely ignites that debate. The debate for potential versus experience. It rings true for so many organizations. Researchers, academics, business leaders, all alike have all agreed time and time again that, hiring for potential absolutely is more important than solely hiring for experience. So it's not one against the other, but absolutely that versus definitely comes into play in terms of the weighting. So, a clear one is improving diversity. All of our clients at Armstrong Craven, be pre or post May 2020, have absolutely been looking at increasing diversity. It's part of their strategic goals. It really is ensuring that their business is and represent, the diverse communities that they serve. And I really do believe that hiring for or promoting, on potential, absolutely, will positively impact that representation. But increasing agility and innovation. So, as we said earlier, the world is changing rapidly, faster perhaps in the world of work than we have ever seen in many years. Perhaps not all, but, many years for sure. Having talent that can adapt at pace, bringing in new ideas, realign with current needs, will absolutely bring that competitive edge that all companies are looking to gain. And the third point I wanted to mention was helping align your talent strategy to business objectives. Now, if we look at some of the stats that came out from the Census and Bureau of Labor stats for the US, 95% of hiring today is still solely based on replacement or filling existing positions. But what if we change that? What if we looked at potential against capabilities and needs that the clients and organizations need for the future? An eye on what your business needs tomorrow is critical. And I believe that, hiring and promoting on potential can absolutely support. So what's high potential for one organization won't be for another. But absolutely, firstly, review the capabilities that exist. So what exists within your organization? Know your gaps. The next question has got to be, do I buy, borrow, or grow internally talent? Where am I going to plug the gaps from, almost, as it were? And many organizations, I'm going to say action the gaps, as it were, but too late. They wait until those roles, places on gaps are vacant, and then they look to the external market. But I think it's important that organizations look both internally and externally to ensure that they have the very best of both talent cohorts. I think companies still today bypass that or bring the external market in too late into that equation. I think it's a really important part to achieving those strategic goals that they set out. Align the talent objectives with strategy. What is high potential? What is potential for in your organization? Really understanding that, defining that, building those personas to ensure what that means to your organization today, but also in the future, I think has got to be definitely a step and possibly the first step, to be fair. And know your gaps, know against those personas, against those, areas that you're looking to build. Where are the gaps internally in the organization? Know your cohort really well. And for me, in my role and, my understanding and working particularly in that external market and gaining that external market lens is make sure you have an eye both internally and externally. Bringing that high potential talent absolutely exists internally, but it also exists externally, and making sure you have the very best of both worlds surely has got to be a great way of delivering competitive advantage to your organization.